going to first draw on the paper. So this is for the front and this is for the back. And when you're cutting, just assume that the front is folded into two and the back folded into two. The front and the back. The back is it should be 1 inch bigger than what you have on the front part, and this is the zip allowance. I will minus 1 inch here as my shoulder level, and I put this, and here 6 is the armhole. This is the half length and 1 inch for seam allowance. Remember, it's folded into two. The shoulder is 9, which is 9 divided by 2 is 4.5 plus half inch seam sewing allowance. So the neckline, I like making it a bit smaller. I'm going to make it 1.5. By the time I finish sewing, it's going to be 2 here. And down here, I don't want it very close on the neck. Down here is 3. By the time I finish sewing, it's 3.5. That is for the front. But when I come to the back is going to be just 1 inch down here. So as it is now, I'm going to cover it like this. And the shoulder slanted. And the bust is, that is the chest area, is 28. 28 inches divided by 4 is 7. And here it is. Plus half inch seam sewing allowance here. And here I would make it the same because children, their chest and waist is sometimes the same. My daughter's own is same. So yeah. And here your armpit is not straight, so you curve it. And that is like 1 inch off. And here has to curve this way. And that is how you make your simple children bodies, and cut it out and place it on my fabric. Forgot to draw the front. So here on the front, I'm going to cut like this. First of all, I'll cut off the back. And then the front. After cutting on the front part, you slant it in half an inch. So my bodice is ready now. I would go ahead, transfer this on I will transfer this on my fabric and then cut it out. To cut your perfect sleeve, so assume this fabric is folded into two and is a short sleeve. Full length is 7, and I have half inch here for sewing allowance, and I have half inch here for hemming. You can make it 1 inch or 2 inches depending on how big you want the hemming to look like. The sleeve round of the chart is 10. Remember, I'm assuming my fabric is folded into two, so this is the part that is folded. Her sleeve round is 10 plus half inch seam sewing allowance is 11. So 11 divided by 2 is 5.5. So I measured round the armhole is 14, and I have to make sure that when I curve, it's going to give me 14 inches. To this place, I make it 3. Then I'm going to draw like this because it is a chart. So you draw like this and you curve it down. Here you have to minus 2 inches from here. When you get here, it's 2 inches you minus, and it's like this. So by the time I measure from here, it's 4 going down. This is 14 plus half inch seam sewing allowance. So depending if it's an adult, you will extend this to from 6 depending on what their armhole is about. So first of all, you measure around the armhole after cutting your bodice to know what the armhole is going to give you before you cut the sleeves. And here I will take it down to go and meet this here, and then I'm going to cut it out. If there is something you don't understand about this, please let me know in the comments and I can explain furthermore. Sleeve pattern. Now I will go ahead to cut off my sleeve. First of all, because it is a flare dress, I want to cut the flare first and show you how to cut the flare, and then I will cut off this and then we'll continue sewing. To cut the full flare, I folded my fabric into two here. I'm going to fold it into 8. The waist is 28 inches. 28 divided by 8, the fabric is folded into 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is another 4, making it 8. So 28 divided by 8 is 3.5 inches. So the easiest way I make it is to measure here first, to put little number first, and that is like 4, and place my tape like this. And as you can see, this is 3.5. Then I can draw it properly. 3.5 plus half inch seam sewing allowance. The full length of the dress is 25 inches. Remember, we already cut out 1 to 11 inches, and from here I'm going to extend to cut 25 plus 1 inch seam sewing allowance to be 26. To cut out the second flare, I folded it into 8 like I did on the first flare, and I place it so it's easier for me to cut. I'm going to cut here. this first one is 16, and I'm going to cut the second one to be 13, so it is only 3 inches different. So from here to 13, after cutting the 2 flares, I'm placing the smaller one on top of the longer one, and I'm going to pin them together and overlock and sew. I'm going to go ahead and hem and overlock the seams. So my skirt is ready. My 2 sleeves are ready. The back is ready. And the front is ready. The next thing I would go ahead and do is to cut out the interface. So here I mark 3 inches round. And the same on this one, 3 round. Before you sew this, make sure you iron on your interface to make it stiff. On the sleeve, I would overlock the sides and sew 1/2 inch down. When you stitch down, fold it and sew 1/2 inch here. Mm. Mm. You sew around the two sleeves. So this is the zip allowance. So from zip allowance to the dart is 3 inches, and because it's at the back, you make it 5 inches up. Four, 5. To sew it, you sew on the line slide and half an inch down. After sewing the dart, this is what I have. And my skirt overlocked and sewn together and hemmed as well. I'll join them together. After joining together, I will hold it down at the back, and I'm going to sew it from down to 11 inches. I would sew it and add my zip. Remember, we still have the interface, so I'll show you what to do with it later. And I make sure that the lines are same. And our dress is almost ready. So now, to line up the neck, I'm going to go ahead, sew from here, and then round the neck into this place. After sewing, you make a notch round the neck, and so after turning it out, you just iron, and I will top stitch just here and here, and that is it. I can use my needle to hem the neck so it relaxes inside.
I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please do not forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new here. Thanks for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye.